We live in a magical time, right? Time where we can all be here for a night like this. We also live in a time where people don't agree on much. Everybody has their opinion, especially when it comes to this business. It seems that everybody has an opinion, whether it's fans, whether it's talent, whether it's media, whether it's the people in the back running the business. They all have their opinions on who the greatest of all time is. The thing is, you can measure it from a million different ways. In-ring performance, charisma, the ability to tear somebody up on this microphone, the ability to do PR, the ability to be a box office attraction. The categories are endless, but the truth is they are all subjective. I have the unique ability to see it from a lot of different sides, as a fan, as a talent, as a performer, as a businessman, as a promoter. I can see all sides of what it takes to be considered great in this, and I think that tonight might be one of those nights where everybody in this building can agree on one thing. Because when I break it down from every category and from every side and look at it as maybe the most objective person there is only one person at the top of that list. One person who was a box office attraction. One person who left it in this ring every single night for 20 years. One person that was ruthless on this microphone and could tear anybody apart. One person who did it all with a smile on his face, did it all because he loved this business as much as anybody on the face of this planet and just wanted to see it elevated to the biggest form of entertainment on this planet possible. That one person, when I look at it objectively, is without a doubt the single greatest asset that this business has ever seen. For me, objectively, he is without a doubt the greatest of all time. And it is my honor to bring him out here now for you all. On your feet, ladies and gentlemen, for your hometown hero, for the one, for the only, the greatest of all time, John Cena!
introduction, and what an amazing night we have here. Ever since I announced my retirement, the one question I've heard a lot is, who would you like to face? What goes on in here is a team effort, and it does not happen without each and every one of you. Thank you very much. It's amazing how often this question came up. Who should John Cena face? But through it all, there was one question that I actually wanted to hear. And one person asked me that question. What do I want to do? What is my goal in this exercise? My goal is to leave this business better than I found it, and to do my damnedest to try to pay back all the opportunities and chances to showcase myself in front of an audience that the WWE has given me and that the fans have been gracious enough to put up with over the years. I am super excited about tonight, because tonight, in the Time Is Now tournament, WWE superstars will showcase their skills to earn an opportunity for the chance to say maybe they retired John Cena. Oh, they're gonna have to bring it, because I'm not going down without a fight, don't you worry. Another thing I wanted to do, and thank you for being so gracious to allow me to make this announcement, which means so much to me right here. On my last performance on this December 13th, Saturday night's main event, this is where it gets good, and this is where it means so much to me. It is a night to close one chapter, but it is also going to be, and thank you, a night of opportunity. Yes, that's right, it will be my final in-ring performance, but also in a chance to give people a time to shine and showcase their skills. It will be a night where main WWE roster superstars host exhibitions for the brightest NXT has to offer for the future of this business. I said this does not happen without you. And without your interest on what goes on here, we will cease to exist. So December 13th is about closing one chapter, but also it is about paving the road ahead. And that's what I want for this tour. I did have one last ask. Thank you also for this one, because it's selfish. I wanted to come to Boston one last time. I don't book the dates. I don't book the towns. Man, we've been in Brussels, we've been in London, we've been in Perth. I just wanted to come to Boston one last time. I saw my first show in the old Garden, and it means everything to me to stand in the TD Garden, to feel the magic in the air, to look up at the banners from the rafters, to feel the greatness in this building, to be surrounded by friends, family, people I love, to be filled with joy, and to be able to stand in this ring and say thank you so much for all your support.
Really, Dom? Really? Well, if John Cena has been the past 20 years of this industry, say hello to the next 20 years of this industry. Dirty Dom Mysterio.
But not while Cena is giving the ultimate thank you in his hometown. That is reckless and limitless sense of entitlement to interrupt this moment. Truly distorted sense of self-worth by Dirty Dom Wade.
That was a little strong, Joe Tez.
That's John Cena back in Boston at this moment.
Dirty Dom may just be coming out to say thank you, John Cena, for the past 20 years. Thank you for laying the groundwork for what this industry is going to be under the reign of Dom Mysterio.
Yo no sé qué estás pensando tú haciendo todo esto, porque yo soy el campeón y yo mando aquí. You see, you're talking about the future. Hunter, I want to know what you're going to do about what happened last week. I am your AAA Mega Campeón, the greatest Intercontinental Champion of all time. And my celebration was interrupted by some deadbeat. And you see, that doesn't happen to me. I interrupt old men's celebrations. So I don't care what you got going on here, because it's not as important as me.
Hold on. Let's calm down. We got a rowdy crowd here tonight. We got off to the wrong foot. Let's start again. Dom Mysterio. Welcome to Boston, Massachusetts!
It's not about you or Boston. So why don't you go sit in that corner, let the grown folk handle business, and speak when you're spoken to. Or I'll put you down.
Fine speech. But I think in the midst of your anger and your ego, you forgot where you were and you forgot who you're talking to. I'm John Cena. This is Boston, Massachusetts. On any other night in any other city, I'd give you a chance. Tonight, you don't have a chance. Tonight, I am invincible. So champ, choose your words very carefully, because if you're next are to try to pick a fight with me, I promise tonight you will lose. Wrong time, wrong place, wrong guy. But I'm gonna do you a favor out of the respect I have for your father. Right now, I'm gonna let you turn around and walk your ass back through that curtain.
Oh, really, John? You're gonna need more than magic to touch me, because I'm not even at my peak yet, and I'm better than you ever were in your prime. Anytime, any place, any era, I would have whooped John Cena's ass.
John, if I could take this for a second. I agree with the people here in Boston, Massachusetts. What did you say? Anytime, any place, any era. Seems like a pretty damn good era. Seems like a pretty damn good place. And seems like one hell of a time. So if it's okay with you, Dominik, you will defend that Intercontinental Championship tonight, right here, right now, against the one and the only John Cena. Now, get me a referee, and let's get to work.
Wade Barrett, this is happening.
No. John Cena against Dirty Dominik Mysterio for the Intercontinental Championship is happening right now.
We are already underway in the Intercontinental Championship match that was just made, and Dom Mysterio showed no respect. He jumped John Cena on the last echo of the ring introductions, Wade.
Well, you want to compete at the very business end of this industry, and John Cena knows all about that. You take whatever advantage you can.
Dom opened his mouth. John Cena responded and said, "Not tonight, not here, where I'm invincible." And Triple H said, "Let's do it." IC Championship is on the line.
To be clear, that is the one championship in John Cena's career he has never won. This would complete the set for John Cena. I'm flabbergasted that this match is even taking place. It certainly was not the game plan coming into tonight.
Of course, December 13th is going to be the finale for Cena in Washington, D.C., but here we are in Boston. Nobody saw this coming. And his last chance to be a Grand Slam champion, win this IC, the Intercontinental Championship, and he will complete that. He'll be a Grand Slam champion.
Not many firsts left available for John Cena, and by the look of this, Dirty Dom happy to get himself counted out and retain the championships. John Cena has other ideas.
What did he say? Wrong place, wrong guy. In Boston against Cena, welcome to it, Dom.
Look, Dirty Dom came down here tonight just to talk to John Cena. But man, has he been thrust into it here, but that is one way to stem the flow of offense coming from John Cena and potentially shut this partisan Boston crowd up for good.
One of the loudest receptions we have ever heard. Just happened moments ago when Cena came out, but right now, John, running to the steel steps. And Dirty Dom on top of those steps.
Dirty Dom just feeding off this Boston crowd who are spewing bile and venom at him. It is just bouncing off the Intercontinental champ and the AAA Mega Campeon.
Incredible to hear the words that came out of his mouth, though, to us. 17-time world champion, the record for the most world titles in WWE history. One man who's so beloved, a hero to millions all over the world. The other who has cheated his way to success, slandering his own Hall of Fame father.
It's not slander if it's true. He is a deadbeat dad.
Besmirching the Mysterio name.
Well, John Cena came out a little earlier and said, not tonight, not here in Boston. In Boston tonight, I am invincible.
Well, this count is going on as Cena's down on the floor.
Certainly does not look invincible now. Championship hopes about to die, but prolonged for how much longer?
Oh, now Dom in the midst of going for three amigos against Cena.
And that is exactly how it's done. Really knocked the stuffing out of Cena and this Boston audience. A little shimmy and a shake. Let's put this one to bed.
Oh, Mysterio in control into the cover. And Cena able to get that right shoulder up and kick out.
And Dirty Dom has just been unflinching amidst the overwhelming abuse being thrown his way. Amidst the greatest of all time, John Cena implying, Dom, you have no chance. You're out of your depth. And we are getting a Dirty Dom masterclass so far.
I think the way the crowd's reacting, it is deserved for Dirty Dom. As Cena rises to his feet, delivers a series of right hands. Oh, he's got him up. Looking for the attitude adjustment, but instead, Dirty Dom with the DDT, hooks the leg, looking to put him away, and the kick out. The unexpected Intercontinental Championship match from here in Boston. John Cena was in the midst of a thank you to his hometown fans when Dirty Dom came out, interrupted. They traded verbal barbs. Triple H said, let's just do it right now. And here we are, Intercontinental Championship match. A sold-out TD Garden in Boston.
Oh, God. It has been the Dirty Dom show so far, but things have changed.
Here it comes. The running shoulder blocks. And John Cena is revving that offensive engine.
On a mission to win the one championship that has eluded him his entire career.
One last time in Boston. As loud as you'll hear it. Five-knuckle shuffle.
And when John Cena hits this vein of form, it could be lights out Dirty Dom.
Oh, out the back door on the AA attempt. Oh, and he puts him right to the post.
Just smart maneuvering once again from Dirty Dom, who knew it was good night if that AA had connected. Try something, try anything. And now Dirty Dom back to his usual tricks, cooking up some shenanigans behind the referee's back.
The metal on the turnbuckle is exposed. As Dirty Dom now out on the floor right in front of us, right past his Intercontinental Championship. That he looks, now he's grabbing a steel chair.
Steel chair, now the referee is distracted, fixing that turnbuckle. Oh, this is brilliant once again from Dominik Mysterio.
Oh, no.
A step ahead of all of us.
Steel chair. Eddie style here. Oh,
no, stop.
That's brilliant by Cena. You want to talk about brilliant?
You're going to applaud that too, John.
It's too good. It's just too good, Wade. Ah, that's it.
Oh, no.
Here he goes. Right back into it.
Bouncing and clinging on for dear life is
Second
Dirty Dom.
attempt at an attitude. Oh, no. Oh, the referee was taken down hard. STF is locked in, but the ref was knocked down.
Well, center of the ring, Dirty Dom in agony. There's the tap.
He taps out. Cena should be the Intercontinental Champion. We've got no bell. The ref didn't see it.
You play to the whistle or you play to the bell. That did not ring. Referee down, inadvertently knocked over.
Dom tapped out, Wade.
The referee doesn't see it. It doesn't count. You know that as well as I do. John Cena knows that. The emotion of the moment perhaps getting the best of Cena there, and with the ref down, the championship now coming into play.
Well, Tom's got the championship in his hand, looking to line up Cena. Cena ducks it, right back to it.
Well, you could count to 30 here. Oh,
We got a ref!
Oh, no!
We got a live one! 2 and change.
And the hopes of this packed-out audience in the TD Garden just went up in smoke.
John Cena, he has conquered everything else on the major roster in terms of championships. Trying to be a Grand Slam champion with a win tonight. The winningest superstar in Raw history. Oh, tripped up. Dom's lining him up for a 619 and delivers it.
Right to the jaw of Cena, and this is the big finale for Cena here in Boston.
Frog splash. Mysterio. Cena rolls right through with Dirty Dom in hand. AA for the win.
Here is your winner, and new Intercontinental Champion, John Cena!
The empty spot on the mantelpiece is filled. John Cena's a Grand Slam champion.
Well, John Cena is a lot of things, but he said, I am invincible in Boston here tonight. And when this frog splash connected, it should have been game over. And if John Cena wasn't invincible, it would have been over. But one pop-up and an AA later, and John Cena has just shot and elated this crowd in equal measures.
In front of his hometown fans, one last title in his grasp. Can you believe this in Boston?
Thank you so much, Boston. Because of you, tonight, the champ is here!
This year, we applied the phrase, the never-seen 17. And now, how about one for the road? The last time is now, just came with a last call. And it serves up the Intercontinental Championship in the hands of New England's native son. John Cena defeats Dirty Dom